Do you hear that? Listen again. Yes, that's the sound of the tamale lady here in North University Park. She comes by in the mornings and the afternoons. We also have a guy that comes by with elotes. That's the corn on the cob with spices. We've got the classic ice cream truck. And we've got produce that comes by several times a day. It's where I get all my produce here. When I first moved into West Adams, moved into Harvard Heights, first morning, moved in the afternoon, and I was awoken. I must have been, I don't know, just after 6. And through the muffled, thick curtains, I heard this voice in the distance going, tamales! And I had no idea what it was. I was like, what's going on? And then again, tamales! And I realized, oh my goodness, we've got tamales that have come to us. It's one of the great things that we've got here in West Adams is all of that food and the food trucks that come by. It makes for it's a great way of living where the food comes to you. So here in North University Park, you've got a really interesting thing going on with the mix of cultures. And I was going to say it's really vibrant. But then I'm thinking, is that just some sort of euphemism for like when people say urban instead of black? Are we saying, is that some sort of Hispanic thing? We say vibrant, but we've got a vibrant community here in North University Park. Vibrant in several different ways in the sense that we've got a complete overlap and not overlap, but a budding of different cultures. So we've got the real Hispanic culture that necessitates the tamale lady in the morning and the night, and combined with USC. So just to the south of North University Park, or part of North University Park, depending on how you want to look at it, is USC, which is the largest private employer in Los Angeles. So we've got all these students and all this student housing here in USC. You've got all these great, magnificent Victorians, chock full of USC students. And unfortunately, as you can see, some of them are broken up. But in other cases, they're not. And you've got different students in different rooms. But we've got these USC students. Some of them, like if you go to Frat Row, which I haven't photographed for the volume because the homes in Frat Row don't interest me. Frankly, I don't think they're of that much interest from a visual standpoint. But the Frat Row, the kids there, they've got the unlined faces of privilege, right? And you compare that to us ordinary working folks in North University Park that actually have to work. It's an interesting mix. And living here. You look at the USC students, and of course the thing is that you get older. You go out and work every day, and you get older. But the students, year after year, all stay the same age. So it makes for a really interesting mix. And for me, it's the most exciting, interesting neighborhood, North University Park, neighborhood of West Adams. We've got a lot of things going on here. You've got the 24th Street Theater. You'll see some photographs in this volume of the Day of the Dead celebrations and a theater group putting on a performance in a local park. So it's a really interesting area. We also have St. James Park here. And St. James Park, I talked about earlier in this volume about the Doheny widow and all that Doheny oil money when she lived down here, and she corralled a lot of her friends to build their large homes around her. And later on in life, before she passed, she willed or donated the area, the acreage of and her grand homes. The Doheny Mansion is a famous example, into a college. It became Mount St. Mary's College. So that area around Mount St. Mary's and St. James Park, we've got these grand mansions. We've got the Colonel Stearns Mansion, of course, which sits on 3/4 of an acre. So we've got a really interesting mix here again of the remnants of the Doheny oil money and that holding the ripples through time of that kind of extravagance and wealth combined with the university students, and then the locals. And all of this is just right close to downtown. And I know I'm sounding like a realtor here. It's come to North University Park. I have no investment. I'm just a renter, folks. I have no investments. I've got no property here in West Adams. Though I do sound like a realtor. Maybe another career coming up, quite possibly. But it's right close to downtown. And of course, Los Angeles' downtown is now getting known for its revitalization, that people are actually going there, that there's restaurants opening there and clubs and things to do. So all that combined, the downtown, the USC, the vibrant local culture combined to make it, again, for me, the most exciting exciting part of West Adams. And if you ever can get to West Adams, please make sure to put North University Park on the list.